So in terms of applied forensic analysis, typically, this is not an official process. This is just my process typically that I think works really well. When we look into the data, we first of all need to acquire the data. And for those who have been around previously, have seen how important to me this topic is, where I can just not talk enough about how important it is for people to prepare for data acquisition. Make sure you have the tools and the access and the people and everybody ready in order to collect the data you need from any kinds of endpoints, systems, environments, applications, so that you can then process them, you can then analyze them. And typically when you have a system that you analyze, you have memory that you can grab and analyze, you have disk artifacts that you can analyze, you can do logs that you can analyze, mostly from applications, firewalls, things along those lines. We might come across malware that we can analyze. At the end of the day, if we have time, if this is needed, we might do a thorough timeline analysis where we put all the artifacts we can parse into a super timeline and then see for more context potentially, or to uncover additional gaps that we might have not been seeing before into a timeline. There's different techniques and tools. We have time, we'll look into that today as well, before we can then take all the information we've gathered and put it into reporting. Might be into spreadsheets, timelines, might be formal reports, documents that we are writing, presentations we're giving, anything based on the expectations of whoever tasked us with this particular case. So a few of these things we're going to be looking into today, right? We have memory analysis prepared, we have disk analysis prepared, and we have timeline analysis prepared. So one thing we can use as part of a guideline or a guidance is the cheat sheet. I've introduced that before too. On GitHub, PWF, on the PWF GitHub site, you can find this cheat sheet, which is basically literally step-by-step artifacts that I would extract and be looking into when it comes to forensic analysis of a Windows workstation. There is a lot of places in the registry where we can gain valuable information in terms of the system information, execution information about execution, persistence mechanism, things along those lines. So all these things are captured in this particular resource. And I can actually, let me just copy both. And then obviously need a forensic workstation, right? With the tools and everything in order to perform your investigation. And there's also a link, a tutorial out there that you can use for that. I'm going to post the links in the chat. So this cheat sheet comes in handy for those who haven't been using it. I'll be using it today as well. And I have a workstation ready to go as well.